Good evening. Thank you for joining us. My name is Lillian Muli. This is Fashion Watch, and it's time for Fashion Watch. We invite you to send in your tweets using the hashtag Fashion Watch. And tonight we're asking you about your worst fashion fail. What have you ever worn that you felt was a complete fail, or that people told you was a complete fail? Use the hashtag Fashion Watch. Tonight we start off the show in Lagos, Nigeria, where Davido attended the wedding of his sister and wore agbada. Agbada is a traditional Nigerian attire, and he was photographed there with his billionaire father at his sister's wedding. But before we get into that, I want to introduce the Fashion Watch panel of Annabelle Onyango. She is a fashion stylist, celebrity fashion stylist, and she'll be looking at this week's fashion trends. Also with us is Robert Burale, who is a motivational speaker and an image consultant, and is not shy about wearing pink. Or is that Susha? You look great, Robert.
Thank you very much.
Also with us we have a princess with us in studio tonight. She's wearing
queen.
Where's it? Gown. Or is she a queen? Carol Odero, award-winning fashion journalist, will be talking about the beautiful gown she has on later in the show. And also with us, of course, a celebrity thespian, Ian Mbogwa, who will be looking at the trends we are critiquing for you on Fashion Watch. Like I said, tonight we're starting in Nigeria, that is Lagos, where Davido, you know Davido for his hits. He's a celebrated Nigerian musician. Davido attended his sister's wedding, and he was photographed with his billionaire father there. Now what they wore was agbada, which is a traditional Nigerian attire. I want to start with you, Carol, because a lot of the celebrities we know shy away from doing this whole African look. But Davido, who we ordinarily know, of course, for being very stylish, away from the traditional attire we see him with, dared to pull off this look. What do you think about that? For you as a fashion journalist, how would you critique that look?
Well, I love that I mean, I can't imagine where you would wear an agbada if not at a family wedding. And generally, it's supposed to symbolize wealth, status, and power from the Nigerian community. It's not something that just anybody can wear unless you're aspiring to be wealthy or on the red carpet or attending a high-profile event like a wedding. It has a very rich history. Most people don't know. It dates back all the way to the 11th century, and it's been noted to be, it could be from Saudi Arabia, it could be from the Swahili people. So it has a mixed history, but then at some point it became West African. So, the whole concept of embroidery, the fabric that they use, the wealth that it's supposed to convey, that's whole part of the experience. I didn't like Davido's agbada, by the way, incidentally. I thought it could have been better. I thought because the trousers didn't seem to fit properly, and ideally it's about fit as much as it is about status, and he didn't pull it off as someone who is the son of a billionaire. I would have expected more from him.
Yeah, and Robert, I want to get your thoughts on like Carol says, there's expensive and there's cheap. Are you able, because you do a lot of weddings, are you able to tell the difference between a cheap agbada and the more expensive ones, because they just look the same to me? Yes,
you need a third eye to see, and for Davido, it doesn't look good at all, but you can tell it is expensive.
But because it's Davido, you can...
No. Actually, I've seen some very cheap stuff. Just the way you have suits that are Super 150 and Super 160. What you want to do is maybe after someone has been sitting down for about 10 minutes, when they get up, the outfit will talk to you about whether it's good or actually bad. And I would have thought even in wearing an agbada, they would have done a more flamboyant one, because I've seen many Nigerians pulling it off. I think they just went, maybe, I don't know if it's a tradition, we don't want to overshadow, which I think I respect. We have seen mothers' brides in this country overshadowing their daughters in their wedding day. So maybe they just wanted to dress down, because it's a big name as it is.
Very anti-Nigerian, because ideally they should be flamboyant, and they're very well.
No, but one thing about Nigerians is culture. They're very, very serious in culture. So maybe they said, because it's my sister's wedding, we should just dress down so that she enjoys the limelight. And I think that's what they went for.
That's a because moment. And before I go to Annabelle, I have a designer friend called Pure, and I'm sure he's watching. He's Nigerian, and I hope you're right about what you're saying. Because,
talk to him or her after
this. I'll be getting his thoughts on that shortly. Annabelle, what do you think about this agbada, the flamboyance of the wedding, and what was expected to be in terms of dressing? Did they kill it? What do you think?
I mean, Nigerians have a national way of dressing. They have a certain, let me say, uniform that they wear for certain occasions. And they're not afraid to wear their national costume. That's just what they do. And I love that about them. Davido, actually, he's a very accomplished young man. He just signed to Sony BMG, which is an international record label. He is a dollar millionaire, actually, and his father is a dollar billionaire. So, you know, there's a lot of money in this picture, as he says in his Instagram, but what I think what's funny about this picture is that no matter how accomplished you are and you stand next to your African father, you always just end up looking like a child. And I think that's how Davido, he's 24 years old and he just looks like a teenager, and, you know, next to his dad. I think that's funny. But I mean, it's an Agbada. They all look the same at the end of the day. I will say that the choice of shoe, that brown loafer, I think is what cheapens the outfit and just makes it look so ordinary. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to wear with an Agbada, but I don't know, the shoe to me cheapens the whole look.
Ian, your thoughts? Davido and his billionaire father, does this picture speak billionaire wedding?
Absolutely not. They both look terrible. I mean, it just looks, it doesn't look like they dressed up for a special occasion. The color is dull. The fitting is dull. No, nothing to write home about. Terrible.
Okay, let's proceed and see what else was happening. This is the same wedding. So this is Davido's sister, Coco. This is the bride, actually. She's the one that was getting married, and she chose to do the white gown there and then the traditional African head wrap. As you can see, somehow this image looks better. This Agbada looks better in this image. I don't know what you think. Let me start with you, Annabelle. The gown, the blue headpiece, the blue neck piece as well, the blue handbag, the little blue belt cinching her waist. Let's talk about this. And what I'm asking is the conventional traditional Kenyan wedding. We usually see the vein, sometimes we see the tiara, but she chose to do the head wrap. So a mixture of African and Western. What do you think?
Now, I would hazard to guess that because Nigerians are so flamboyant in their weddings, this is probably just day one of the wedding. This is like the chill part. And they usually do this. They have a traditional part of their wedding, and then they have their white wedding where the bride wears, you know, the traditional gown. So I would guess that this is probably the traditional wedding where her groom probably also wore an Agbada. And I actually like it. I know it's very matchy-matchy, and we don't like matchy-matchy on this show. But there's something about Nigerian culture that really commands respect. It's, I guess, years of honing this style, and they do it really well, you know. It can be tacky, but here you see it done really well, and I just love, you know, young people really adhering to their traditions. And yeah, there's nothing I can say that's wrong about this. I think African looks always look good in a bridal setting.
Carol, we haven't seen a blue theme in a wedding before on the show, I think, so this is quite bold and daring. What do you think about the choice of blue?
I love what she's wearing. It's very clean, very minimalist. You know, she's the bride, yes, but she's not going out of her way to remind people that she is one. But again, like Annabelle says, I have no idea which part of the ceremony this is. It could just be, you know, before we get to the church or after we get to the reception. You never know. Maybe she changed to something else that was a little more dramatic. And because it is so minimal and modern, it actually works with the Agbada. So when you pair them, it doesn't look like she's overdressed.
Okay. Ian, let's get you.
I love the way she looks. I think the only thing wrong with her photograph is Davido.
It's still on Davido's case.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on to the next image and get Robert's thoughts. Again, the same wedding. This is Davido's older brother and his sister as well. I don't quite know their names, but this is family. So the blue theme here once again. Now, does this look like billionaire to you, Robert? What do you think?
I would say yes, but I don't think there's any difference to this younger brother. It's just because it fits him better. You know, there's no gathering
and notice it also has sleeves, or he has sleeves. Actually, he has a shirt underneath.
No, that's how it's the Agbada.
That's how the Agbada is done.
But
no,
what
it comes in 4 pieces. So there's the inside vest, there's the main Agbada, there's the hat, and then there's the trousers. It's usually a 4-piece thing.
Okay.
But I think what I respect, I think there's a plan to go the same way, and they did not want to overshadow their sisters, because you can't say that they don't have style. These are people who prove time and time again that they have style. So it's just a matter of saying, you know, it's your time. Take center stage. And that is a sign of men who are comfortable in their own skin. When you see men trying to compete with the bride in a wedding, there's a problem. So that's my take on it.
And the women, the women are comfortable in their own skin. Look at her, she's hot.
So hot.
Yes, I'm not saying anything wrong with the women at all. And the one thing I love about Nigerians, yes, you said maybe they have different stages of the weddings, but the one thing is that they're proud of their heritage.
Yeah.
So they must have a touch of Nigeria. However, whether it's going to be a white wedding, but they must have a touch of their own heritage. And that, I think that's the way we should go as Kenyans as well.
I'm curious about this lace, Annabelle, because in Kenyan weddings we see the mother of the bride doing the lace, but this is, you know, a fairly young girl and she's done the lace and it's sexy. Let's talk about this lace. How pricey is it? Can you tell expensive lace and cheap lace? Let's talk about this lace and the fact that this is a young girl that's doing the lace as opposed to what we see here in our Kenyan weddings, which is the older ladies doing the lace.
Yeah, in West Africa, nobody shies away from West African lace. It's a good quality lace. I don't know how much it goes for. I know it is available locally. I won't say where. If you Google it, you'll find it. I remember for my wedding, we sourced West African lace for my mother's gown. Even though in the end it wasn't a West African style, I like the idea of having, you know, a good quality fabric for my mother's outfit. But I mean, this is slaying to me. It slays, and I love the fact that with weddings there always has to be a perspective, and grounding a wedding, giving it a perspective by having a dress code, a color code in this case, you know, it just makes everything come together so beautifully, and it gives your guests an opportunity to really turn up for the wedding the way they should. I mean, this is slayage to me 100%. I love it.
Hashtag is Fashion Watch. Give us your thoughts. Let's proceed to the next image, and this is a Mother's Day event. Let's talk about this A-line skirt, or is it a skater skirt? I don't know. Carol, let's talk about this look because I personally love this style because I feel like, you know, it takes away attention from curves and places you don't want them accentuated. So is the skater dress or the A-line skirt in currently? I'm seeing a lot of girls wearing this currently.
Well, it's very much in. However, this is the difference between the previous laces and the lace we're looking at now. And the difference is that I've noticed, yes, a lot of Kenyan women tend to dress older. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it's the influence of their mothers, or is this idea that once you get to a particular age and you want to look respectable, then you play down, or you start looking a bit dowdy. This whole outfit is great, but you could tweak it. See that A-line skirt? It's not, I don't think it's fitting her waist properly, and it needs a bit more of an A to it, because it falls flat so that it can make her waist narrower, and then it can give her that flare that she needs. The heels are too clunky. She needs a classic stiletto heel, probably 3 to 4 inches. That will make her look like she's, you know, now she looks like she's in her 40s. I don't know how old she is. You know,
jeez,
and then the hair. No, I'm just saying. Then the hair. You see, oh, come on, people, relax. You all are reading it the wrong way. You know, the top. You know, if you just make it just you know, you get rid of the excessive fabric, and then you can make it a crop top, and you can tuck in the vest. It makes it edgy. It's exactly the same outfit, you just tweak it a bit. Then even her hair, just make it an asymmetrical bob, give it a bit more chestnut kind of copper tones that shimmer in the light. It makes you look younger. Details like that, they make you look 10 years younger than she actually is right now. Right now,
yeah,
it's hard to tell.
Does this age this? And then remember, it's a Mother's Day event, so she could be a mother, and sometimes people sort of, you know, tone down on the sexiness.
No, I do agree with her.
Yeah.
It does make her look older.
It ages her?
And
okay.
It's this thing of you're a mother now, you've got to stop dressing like a young lady who's out on the market, which is so wrong. It really is wrong. I think ladies, once they get married, they should still continue dressing the way they were, but not to an extreme way, but like she said, it needs to be...
yeah, there are very subtle differences that move it from being dowdy to being sophisticated. Very subtle, exactly the same look, but you just tweak it.
Annabelle, do you want to save this outfit on this lady?
I mean, I feel like I should stand up for her in some way. Gosh. I don't think there's anything wrong with this look. I think it's a demure young lady. Not everybody needs to be edgy. Some people just aren't edgy. I think there's really nothing wrong with her look, except, yeah, I mean, that's the difference between Kenyan lace and Nigerian lace. Nigerian lace is a lot better looking, but I think she's fine. The only thing I would say is that when you're going to wear a lace bodice on top, I think putting a jewelry accessory on top can clash a little bit, but otherwise I think this is totally fine.
Oh yeah, she does have an accessory, yeah. Okay. So, Robert?
I disagree with Ian and Carol. If she's 40, she doesn't have to dress 25.
No,
let me finish. No, you're saying that she can look. You said you can dress and look 10 years younger. If you're comfortable at 40, dress 40.
Okay,
actually that's not it.
No, this thing of saying it will make you look younger.
Make you look youthful.
Don't say if you're 40 again, because this lady is clearly not.
No, not saying her. I'm just bouncing off from what they say.
Okay, I don't know how old she is.
But what I'm saying is that the one thing that I want to kill here is saying you can dress and you look 10 years younger.
I agree.
Some people are okay with what they are.
I agree, Bob.
And one thing you have to understand is dressing also comes with your personality. Maybe she's a laid-back person. So let her dress the way she's comfortable.
But that's fine. I actually wasn't saying she changes anything.
The craze of saying, and I want the ladies especially to understand this, the craze of saying it will make you look younger. It makes you, when you're 60, you try to do things that only 30-year-olds will do, and then you end up frustrating yourself. So dressing is age, personality, and what you're comfortable in. Correct. Do you agree with me, Annabelle?
I agree. And I would throw in trends, but yeah.
Okay. And like I said, trends, everything I said right now, that was a trend.
Okay. Yeah, and I think, in defense of Carol, what she just said was that the fitting was wrong, and I suppose, yes. Okay, so no pun intended. Let's move on and take a look. So here again, we see the same A-line skirt, slightly longer though, and with print on it. So is this a fresher, younger look in your opinion, Carol? What do you think?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And see, it's very. I wasn't saying that looking younger, looking youthful is supposed to make you look edgy, or you become less of yourself, or you try to become sexy or something you're not. It's just a case of finding the right fit, so your outfit looks more sophisticated as you grow older. So you see, for this, what makes it look younger, first of all, is even her hair, the way she styled it, that flower, and you see that vitality. It's the vitality you want to get when you dress more youthful. It's not necessarily the kind of it's shorter and it's tighter. Not that really.
Yeah. Annabelle, let's talk about this A-line. I think it has a bit of pleat on it, and it's a high-waisted. And then is that a T-shirt she has on? This pairing, this outfit for you, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, this is really good styling. The reason why is because the balance is really right. When you're wearing a large print on top with a lot of volume, you want to balance it by wearing something neutral on top, which she's done. I really like the simplicity of this look. I love a full A-line skirt. It flatters every age, every shape, including the high-waist skirt. It's very flattering. Only thing I would say is I wonder why her shoes are, I don't know, muddy or somehow not congruent to the rest of the outfit. I wish she had worn a different color shoe, black or white, but I think the sort of weird beigey color throws me off, but otherwise, such a cute girl.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at what else was happening. So let's talk about this. Is this a waterfall, Annabelle? What is this coat called?
Yeah, it's a waterfall jacket. It's been trending for a long time. It's still going strong. You can buy them all over town. They're a really clever cover-up. You can wear something simple on top, throw on a waterfall, and then suddenly it dresses you up. Okay. Layers are always in style, especially when it's cold.
Robert?
I think she's played safe. There's nothing extraordinary about this look, and there's nothing bad about the look. So she's just played safe. And that's all I can say about that.
So it's been raining in Nairobi, Carol, so this layering and how to pull it off. So you have that waterfall, and this looks like one of the heavier ones. And then the weather changes in the afternoon, and it's a totally different story. How to layer appropriately, I think, is what I'm asking.
Well, I think she's done it well, because this does look heavy, so she can take it off, or she can try a lighter layer. But I just have to add, I have no idea what Robert is talking about, this playing safe. Because you see, I mean, where is she playing? This is a peep-toe shoe. This is a little black dress with a belt on the inside. In fact, I don't know why she's holding her tummy. Either it's to show us the henna tattoo, or she's pregnant. I'm not really sure. You know, if she takes that, I'm just saying, you know, because a lot of women who, when you have a baby, you do that. It's just, her look is very youthful. It's very interesting. It's very modern. This is it can be corporate and it can be outdoors, which is the Mother's Day event that she went to. So she found a way to dress up something that would otherwise be a very formal dress. And she looks, again, she could be 20, she could be 30, she could be 40, she could be 50, and it works either way across the board.
Okay, yeah. And Ian, your thoughts?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. There's nothing safe about that.
Yeah. Okay, so do we have anything from Koroga? I believe we do. So this is Koroga, and again, it's been raining in Nairobi. Koroga is an outdoor event. So this went down on Sunday, I believe, and here we see the A-line skirt again. And I want to get your thoughts, Annabelle, on what body shape, what size of girl, how to wear your A-line skirt, and what to pair it with. In this case, is this a win? Is this a fail? How can she improve? Or did she just get it right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the A-line skirt was a heavy hitter this week. Again, the A-line skirt, in theory, is supposed to sort of flatter all body shapes and sizes, but you really do have to get the fit right. And that high waist really needs to fit you properly, otherwise it comes off as sloppy. The outfit is okay, you know. I think it's difficult to, when it's outdoors and a bit wet and a bit cold, it's difficult to sort of figure out what to wear. Her statement is the skirt. I think the execution is a little bit sloppy, but her intentions were right.
The execution of this outfit, Robert.
Absolutely poor.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not seeing very clearly. The mid part, is that the skin that is showing?
Yes, yes it is.
I'm hoping that it was a fail. It was by mistake and the camera guy clicked. But if that's what she wanted to pull off, it's an absolute fail, because I think she should have covered it. And if she intended to show it, I think she was ill-advised. She doesn't look good at all. The shoes are absolutely wrong. They're good outfits, but not good on her at all, with all due respect. That is an absolute fail. In fact, it makes you turn away.
Ian.
Wow.
I know, right?
I don't know what
wow.
is for dinner. Apart from Annabelle, I think no.
Wow. I don't like the shoes. And I think it's just sloppy. She can still look good in that if she tidied herself up.
Yes.
Tidied up what, Ian?
Reopen, Ian.
You mean like you have been?
Cover up.
Cover up.
Yes.
Cover up.
So the assumption I'm guessing is that if you don't have, like, say, Carol's body, you cannot wear this A-line thingy and
let your midriff be seen. No.
Let me just.
We have to be realistic.
In defense of this attractive woman, let me just say, what she got wrong was the fit of the skirt. Again, the A-line skirt, for a lot of people, it's a very lazy A. If you're going to go A-line, commit to it, go all the way, make it big, go all the way. You know, it's big and it's flared, and it makes you, it makes you look wider. As it goes down, it's narrow at the waist. That's very flattering.
Yes.
What you should have done is, you get a vest on, then you tuck it in, and then you can wear the crop top on top. But the problem is, if you wear something like this and you tend to have a bigger bust, it makes you look wider.
Hence, she's sloppy.
So, no, she probably did not know this, because it's different when you see yourself in the mirror and when you see yourself in the picture. You can't tell the difference. So it's just, again, it's exactly the same outfit, just tweak it. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see who else was there. This is MC Samora. He's a hype man, and this is Koroga. Robert, he has the cute shoes. You have shoes similar to those.
Yes. Thank you, William.
Yeah, I want to start with you because it was about to be your reaction.
Because I have shoes like that, the shoes are good. Now, the top bit is a man, the bottom bit is a lady. Those are shorts a man should never ever wear. Hype yourself back to the bedroom, get better shorts or better trousers. It does not look good at all. And in fact, I think there's a fold at the bottom. It even makes it look worse. If a lady wore those jeans shorts with a nice top, we would be saying A1. It's a win, it's a win. So I know hype men, MCs sometimes want to push the envelope, but you're pushing it so far from the post office. You have to also remain within acceptable norms. Because, no, honestly, if you look at it, let's cover the torso, the top bit, and you'll say this is a lady with a man's legs. Because you don't expect a man to wear those kind of shorts. So maybe he was being clever, he had an off day, so as a hype man, you divert attention to other things and you get paid.
Robert. Fine.
With respect.
And by the way, Samora, because I've met him in several, functions, he is really well dressed. So I don't know what your thoughts are on.
He's actually a very well dressed guy.
Yes. Yeah. So if he wanted to be a clown, then he's got it right.
Yes. He dresses much better. I can tell you that without batting an eyelid. But this one, he had a total off day.
Well, the only thing I can fault him is trying to wear a formal shirt with a pair of shorts. Yes. That is no work at all. It could have gone for an
He should have not worn those shorts at all.
Everything, it's the shirt, it's the shorts, it's the shoes.
The shoes are good, Ian. I have
the shoes are great.
Just because you got shoes like those.
That's why Lillian wrote them in.
Annabelle, I want to get your thoughts. Maybe you like this look.
I mean, no. I try to defend everybody, but I cannot defend this one. Yeah, he looks like he's going to the office on top, and on the bottom it looks like his child. It just does not work. And I don't like the shoes either, Bob.
Thank you.
So, Lillian, did you have to say that after that shoes?
Actually, I just made that up. I don't even know that you have such shoes. But it looks like something you'd wear. So let's take your tweets.
Get the photo.
That is MC Samora. Give us your thoughts on his look. Is that a walking stick? Actually, no. I think. Yeah. I like that attire from Davido. He maintains his culture. Oliver Spear. Davido is a king of fashion all the time. I am impressed by his look. Samuel, watching now, and the lady in the blue gown, Carol, is sizzling hot. One that for my wife. Ooh, Carol.
Say yes.
No.
An A-line skirt looks good on anyone as long as the styling is right. So she's echoing, I think, the words of our stylist in studio here. And the last tweet tonight is... Okay, that's all the tweets we had. Please keep sending in your feedback. So, you know, there's me, Carol, Ian, and Annabelle in studio, and one of us is really becoming an ancestor. He's really aging. That's that is Bob. It's Bob's birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, dear Robert.
Whoa.
Happy birthday to you. Hello, guys.
Hi.
My name is Ivix. I'm a corporate and fashion MC. However, I'm representing Men Accessories today. I don't know if I should say hi fast to him because it's his
There's a birthday boy. Yes.
Hello.
Thank you.
I have stuff for you here.
Wow.
Quickly. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, you? Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. So I have a few things for you.
Shoes like those ones.
No, not today.
Hi.
This is a tie, a floral tie.
Thank you.
This is a pocket square.
Wow.
More ties, navy knit tie.
Wow.
Wow.
Go with these happy socks.
Happy socks on the way.
Boss.
Wow.
Pocket squares.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Wow. And
From
this
Men
is from
Accessories.
who again?
Men Accessories.
Men
in Nairobi.
Accessories.
He's a good client.
Okay.
Yeah, so happy socks
Wow.
again.
Thank you so much.
I know
Thank
you
you.
love polka dots.
Yes, I do. Wow.
Tie.
Floral tie. Tell us about the floral tie. Let me take a look at this.
Yeah.
Tell us about the floral tie and how stylish this is. Are people actually wearing this? Where do you wear this type of tie?
Yeah, people are wearing this. However, guys are not very confident pulling it off as a corporate part of their dressing.
Yeah.
But as stylish men such as Robert would do, you have your own stylish, very nice suit, a corporate suit, just to break the whole corporate-ish thing.
Yeah.
The reason I'm doing this is because we think that if it's corporate, it has to be one color. If it's corporate, it has to be red. You can do this. If it's a white shirt and a dark suit, break it down with this kind of tie and lapel.
So a lot of floral ties for Bob. Thank you very much.
Most
Bob, you may
welcome.
be seated.
Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Thank you. I
Nice
much appreciate
yeah,
it.
you can. Also a bow tie, a white bow tie.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Cute. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know where you wear
So
it.
somebody went shopping for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we
thank
did.
you. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Believe now.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Uh,
I don't care. My birthday is still in December. I know, man.
So we want to take a look at Carol's gown before we wind up. Carol, please, if you could stand
And 12.
and twirl.
So really, I'm supposed to.
Slowly, Carol. We need to see the gown.
Yes,
So
girl.
this is the gown that caught our attention tonight on Carol Odero because of how exquisite it is. It's got some African print on it, and it fits her like a glove. Please tell us about this gown, Carol. Who designed it? How do you feel in it?
Well, I feel like a queen. This was designed by Olga, Nato Design House. She's the one who dresses me for Fashion Watch. This is actually part of her collection. She went to Aberdeen to do a fashion show a couple of weeks back, and this is part of what she presented.
Where is the zipper on the gown?
It's at the back.
It's at the back.
Inside the print.
Okay. Wow.
Lovely.
Beautiful. Good work, Olga.
Thank you.
That's Olga of Nato Designs. That's what Carol is wearing tonight. That's all the time we had. Happy birthday, Bob.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, save us some cake.
I appreciate. I love you guys. Totally, Ivix. I have no words.
How old are you,
Please become more youthful.
I'm turning 61.
You don't say.
Thank you so much. May God bless you. I'm totally humbled, and I love you guys very, very much. I mean, this is the best team I have around me, and it is very humbling. And thank you for the thoughts.
Please don't cry, it's not manly.
Thank you for the thoughts, and I take it not for granted, and I love you from the bottom of my heart.
Okay, please send Bob a happy birthday using the hashtag FashionWatch. He's mean sometimes, but he really has like the biggest heart. So happy birthday, Bob. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.